Now we will discuss about the methods of training and what the training will constitute of. We have decided that we will either be using Zoom or Skype as a medium of virtual training, which will be dependent on the trainees. They will get to decide that either we should conduct the training sessions, virtual training sessions on Zoom or on Skype. And for the physical training sessions, we will use a seminar hall of the company. First of all, I would like to discuss that why should we choose electronic databases instead of manual ones. First of all, electronic databases, they can store large amounts of data. The reason we shift to a digitalized system from a manual one is that there is automatic updating of data. We do not need to make constant effort on updating the existing. Such systems make it easier for us to query, search, filter, and retrieve the required data. The rest of the data we do not need to go through just to get the data that we want. So it saves a lot of time and duplication is reduced, which means that the data is customizable and the chances of errors are literally minimized. So it gives us so many advantages. That's why we should shift to a digitalized system instead of manual one, which takes a lot of time and doesn't even have a lot of advantages. Moving towards what the training will constitute of. First of all, we need to tell our trainees about what a database management software actually is and how it can benefit them, how it can benefit their organization. How can it make things easier for them? How can it make things easier for the customers that they have? A database management software can allow the users to create their own databases so that they can satisfy their business requirements. And database management software also offers data independence, as the storage mechanism and formats can be changed without altering the entire application within the database. So this makes things very easy for them. These database management softwares, they help us a lot. Like, they improve the file consistency, they enhance the security, and there's easy maintenance of large databases. Like, you can have access to the data related to all of the people living in Pakistan. If you have their data, you can access it in one go. We'll also tell them about Microsoft Excel, which is a very important tool nowadays, and every employee should know how to use it, as it is a spreadsheet program and it is a very helpful and powerful program for data analysis and documentation. We can organize the information in a way that it is easy to find, and we can, as our data is changing, we can easily access it. And also, through its graphing capabilities, it allows us to summarize the data by enhancing the ability of the data to organize and structure. Also be telling them about SAS, which is a software that can mine, alter, manage, and retrieve data from a variety of sources, and it can perform statistical analysis on it. These are used for data management, advanced analytics, and business intelligence, criminal investigations, and predictive analysis. So it is very important. The main thing that we would be focusing over here when teaching them and motivating them would be that data is very secure in SAS software. So it is used by large companies. We will also tell them that your company can also use it for data security. And this is very essential. Like, in the case of office use without license, we cannot extract data, and manipulation is not possible because of data security, and this is the reason behind the popularity of SAS. So we're telling them about Microsoft Access, like giving them brief introductions. The purpose of me giving the brief introduction in this presentation is that we will be telling them first about the advantages of these softwares, and then we will tell them how to use them and how to incorporate these softwares in their organizations. So now, Microsoft Access, it can also import or directly link the data stored in the other applications and databases. It does not require complicated programming, so regular people can create powerful databases in advanced ways with this software. And the advantage of this is that it supports multi-users, Like a lot of people can use it at the same time, and it is good for importing data. Another software that we will be telling them about is SPSS. So SPSS, as we all know, that it has a good visual interface than SAS. So what the SPSS does is that it first stores the data and organizes the data, and then it compiles the data to produce suitable output. So it can also help the public sector executives with specialized planning tools that they need when working with complex sample designs. As I've mentioned in this presentation, that we will be introducing them, making them familiar with the softwares first by giving them brief introduction and focusing on the benefits that these softwares will provide, so that they develop an interest for learning these softwares first.
Now I will discuss about reflection and feedback. We know that feedback is any kind of information that our employee share with us and exchange with us regarding their performance, their skills, ability to do work within teams. Uh, and we also know that the most essential part of any training program is the feedback and the utilization of that feedback in order to take corrective actions. Feedback is personalized information based on direct observation, crafted and delivered so receiver can use that information to achieve their best potentials. In our case, the virtual and manual training programs of OVER will aid the public sector of Pakistan in adopting a digitized environment and making the employees working in those sectors adopt to the dynamic environment of the technological world. We also arrange three types of the feedback. That can be a questionnaire. We will make series of questions regarding their performance. They can fill that, and we also arrange personal interviews, so we can give them space to talk with us freely, and we can also arrange discussion sessions where they can talk about the ambiguous situations. The trainer feedback must be transparent. If any of the trainees realize that their need for development are not being met, they must feel free to discuss it with given a private or a rather convenient channel of communication where they can speak freely with their trainer. The trainer are to note down any complaints and provide corrective actions as soon as possible so that the learner process is not hindered by discussing with the trainees, so that trainers feel empowered. This is the basic and most important point, that our trainers should feel empowered. It will also be ensured that the trainers are on the same page by having a separate discussion forum for the trainers. The training program can be polished up from if there are proper LMS. LMS basically means learning management system, which uses friendly. By choosing an LMS with an initiative user interface, you will save